Hi, I'm Joel Hamner with the law firm McCutcheon Hamner. We've been doing a series of videos on Social Security supplemental income, and Social Security disability income. And what I'm going to talk to you about now is Social Security disability income. Social Security disability income, or SSDI for short, is what a person can draw once they are no longer capable of physically working due to an accident, an illness, or an injury. Now, there's a difference, and I've mentioned this in some previous videos between SSI and SSDI. Social Security disability income is for individuals who have been working up to a period and they have paid Social Security tax and paid into the system. And every year, you typically will receive a card that will show what our date last insured is with the amount of benefits we could draw if we were become disabled. Well, that date last insured is very important, and let me explain that to you. Your date last insured tells you that this is the last date that you are insured for Social Security disability income benefits. Now, if you don't know that and you'd like to know what that is, you can always go online. You can get it online, or you can call the Social Security office and they can give you your date last insured. That's very important for people who are no longer capable of working, like I said, due to an accident, injury, or illness, to figure out what was my date last insured. You know, one of the things we see with Social Security disability is we get this call a lot. We've been handling these claims for years now. And one of the questions I get is, well, can I draw Social Security disability if I'm just sick? And the answer is yes. Social Security disability doesn't apply to those individuals who have just been injured. It applies to anybody who is paid into the Social Security system and can no longer work due to an illness, an injury, what have you. I've represented plenty of people to help them get their Social Security benefits where they've developed cancer or a disease that's not injury-based or accident-based, but unfortunately, due to the disease and the toll it takes on them, they're no longer capable of working. Those people are entitled to Social Security disability just as much as anyone who, say, is in a car accident and are on the job injury, and due to those injuries, they can no longer work. I recently helped a young lady recover Social Security disability benefits who has Crohn's disease and can no longer work. So Social Security disability benefits is for any person who is no longer capable of working due to a physical condition that precludes them from working. Like I said, be it accident, be it injury, or be it an illness. Now, let's talk about that date last insured real quick. The reason that date last insured is so important is this. Let's say that you have a prolonged illness. Let's take, for example, someone maybe who's diagnosed with cancer. And they're going through the chemotherapy, they're going through radiation, they're fighting that fight to get back and get through this cancer treatment. And we know those people. We all have known friends and family members who have done that, and how prolonged that process can be. Well, during that time, due to the treatment and the rigors that they're going under, they're not physically capable of working. Of course, they're hoping that they're going to return to work at some point, but they're no longer paying into the system. Well, once they quit paying those benefits and quit paying those quarters, automatically that date last insured stops. And so the further they get away from that date last insured of not paying quarters and not paying into the system, the possibility of them recovering Social Security disability benefits decreases. Now, that's not to say they couldn't recover Social Security supplemental income, but it's, as I've said earlier, a much reduced benefit. So that date last insured becomes very important, because let's say, for example, I've represented here recently a young fella who has horrible cancer. He's got brain cancer, and he's never going to go back, and he's been fighting this for years. And this has really been going on about a 3-year period. It's just no way he's going to return back to work, and his prognosis is not good. But we helped him get his Social Security disability benefits, but his date last insured was rapidly approaching. So if we could not prove his disability within that time frame, he would not have been able to qualify for disability income. And disability income varies on how much you've paid into the system, but whereas Social Security supplemental income is $700 to $800 a month, Disability income is anywhere from $1,200 to $2,000 a month. So there's a significant difference. So it's very important that you maintain that knowledge of when that date last insured is, because the reality is neither I nor any other attorney who represents Social Security individuals can assist you if your date last insured has expired. There's nothing we can do.